Hello everyone and welcome back to Cookbook. Today we're making a 5-minute ham and potato soup. Absolutely delicious. Your ingredients are 3 carrots, 2 sticks of celery, 1 onion, 5 cloves of garlic, 5 potatoes of any kind, your choice, ham a half pound, half cup of heavy whipping cream, which is optional but recommended, and 4 to 5 cups of chicken stock. Again, optional, you can substitute with water. First up, we finely or coarsely mince the garlic. Next, we clean our carrots and peel and chop. As you can see, we made sure to have plenty of video footage of the chopping portion of carrots because you can never have too much of it apparently. As you can see here, we take the chopping one step further into an almost dice-like situation, which makes for a very nice consistency when they cook up in the soup. Next up, one of my personal favorites for the core parts of many soups, celery. We chop and then coarsely dice. The world famous, don't cry about it, but onion. For a little more slice and dice action, that's what we will do to prepare it. And here we come. Not last and not least, but one of the stars of the show, the potato. Make sure that you chop this up into somewhat small cubes. And now for the star of the show, we are going to ham it up. Choose what size of pieces you want in your soup. We tend to go with the smaller variety. After prepping your ham, you can go ahead and put a splash of olive oil in your pressure cooker. While doing this, it should be on sauté. The next step of the process is fairly intuitive. You'll want to take all of the ingredients and place them in your pressure cooker Instant Pot.
Like how should we...
An important note is that depending on the machine you have, when you press sauté, you will get varying times. As on ours, it says 20 minutes. But in actuality, you want to sauté for around 8 minutes. Be sure to stir everything thoroughly until it's fully mixed and there's a light coating of olive oil on all ingredients. After you've finished 8 minutes of sautéing those ingredients, you can add the potatoes and ham and just be sure to mix them in with the rest of everything. And then we'll be setting the timer for the pressure cook. But of course, we should mention that before you set the timer for the pressure cook, there is one last addition, and that would be chicken stock. If you do not have chicken stock, feel free to substitute with water. But using chicken stock typically gives it a more flavorful end result. But wait, there's more. The seasonings, very important. Our lineup includes Italian seasoning, black pepper, thyme, and sea salt. And look at that technique. Absolutely beautiful. So graceful. In setting up your pressure cooker, be sure to close the lid properly and make sure it is on the sealed side, not on the vent, aka pressure release. Press on the manual cooking and go to 5 minutes. And therein lies the key part of our title, the 5-minute. Typically, we use a half cup of heavy whipping cream. In this case, we only had a third cup, but it worked just fine. After your timer has gone off, make sure you are using the quick release, not natural. You can open it right up after your pressure sensor has gone down. Next up, it's getting creamy. So go ahead and mix in the cream and then add what accoutrements you would like. In this case, we were lucky enough to have some fresh parsley on hand. Go ahead and mix that up to your heart's desire. Final product is delicious looking as it is tasting. Wow, look at that. The perfect scoop. It's got a little bit of everything in every one. Sure to delight everyone's taste palate. Absolutely delicious. I really can't say enough about this, and I'm not trying to pat ourselves on the back, but we love the soup. We like adding a little cheese in there, sometimes Parmesan, this time cheddar, a little bread on the side. Doesn't hurt either. Thanks so much for joining us. And as always, before we eat, bon appetit.